everyone. Good morning to all. Good morning to everyone coming in. Good morning. This is Life with Wanda. It is Saturday. This is my Friday. Lord, y'all, I'm so happy. I'm feeling a little bit better than I have been these past few days. I do think it's a summer cold. Um, yes, because it's basically loud since have been irritating me, I'll say since Wednesday. But I do have my taste and I can smell, so I know it's not anything else. But anyway, I was still tired from yesterday. Well, I was tired yesterday from Thursday. Having pulled a 12-hour shift, I just couldn't believe it. I don't think I've never done a 12-hour shift. Um, at my job, I've done maybe 10 and stuff like that. But nope. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. I would be. I wouldn't mind doing 10-hour shifts. Good morning to everybody coming in. I wouldn't mind doing 10-hour shifts, 4 days, 3 days off, back to back to back. For real, I wouldn't mind doing 10 hours because sometimes it's like you've done your 8-hour shift, and sometimes if things are not resolved, you may end up spending 30 minutes to an hour, really just an hour trying to get up out of there. So where I work at, yeah. So I wouldn't mind doing 10 hour shifts, 4 days on, 3 days off, back to back to back. Well, yeah. So you can get your rest. Because, and I also do believe that my immune system probably had gotten a little bit down. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Ning. How you doing? Good morning. Thank you, girl. It's some blonde in here. It's some blonde in these braids. Thank you. Thank you. How have you been, Miss Ning? But because I've been so busy trying to working into the garden with y'all. It got, let me see, it was hot yesterday, but it got cloudy here Thursday. It didn't do a thing as far as rain. It didn't rain yesterday, but rain was in the forecast. It didn't do anything. So today I'm definitely gonna have to go to my mom's house and water. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that when I get off. Yesterday when I got off, um, I just wanted to go home. I was tired. Like I said, the cold got the best of me. Good morning. Good morning to everybody in here. Good morning to the bush people. All right. So today is Saturday, August the 16th, 2025, and I am going to bring the word. I drank all the coffee. My throat is not scratchy, thankfully, so it is just sinus problems. Yeah, cause I anytime I get the dusting at work, um, really, y'all, it gets me. You almost have to have on a mask. I ain't even lie. I'm gonna say a mask just to dust. But now, if you finna get up high, you need to put on a bonnet, uh, uh, a scarf, and a mask, cause dust be everywhere. So, good morning. I don't know who is it. I know this ain't what I see. Good morning, toilet. How you doing? Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. Uh-huh. That's what I see, toilet. I got my readers on. So today, alrighty, yeah. I'm glad it's my Friday. Cause tomorrow I'm off. I'm going to church. Yes. It says, let's see here. Meet me in early morning splendor. I eagerly await you there. In the stillness of this holy time with me, I renew your strength and saturate you with peace, while others turn over for extra deep or anxiously hold on. While others turn over for extra deep or anxiously tune in to the latest news, you commune with the creator of the universe. I have awakened in your heart strong desire to know me. This longing originated in me, though it no, but now it burns brightly in you. When you seek my face in response to my love call, both of us are blessed. Let me read that again because I didn't read that right. It says, when you seek my face in response to my love call, both of us are blessed. This is a deep mystery designed more for your enjoyment than for your understanding. I am not a doer God who dis- who discourages pleasure. I delight in your enjoyment of everything that is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and desirable. Think on these things, and my light in you will shine brighter day by day. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Seer. How are you doing? So, I have read to you Isaiah 40:31, Psalms 27:4, and Philippians 4:8. Good morning. Yes, yes, yes. I struggled a little bit, mainly because it's coming out of my nose, and it don't sound right coming up out of my nose. But thank y'all for listening. Where are y'all visiting me from? I know where Miss Ning is from, but sir, where are you visiting me from? Is that hold on? Is it Sierra? Is it Sierra? Let me know is that right. See, is it Sierra? Yes, I'm Sierra. Cause at first, I'm honest. At first when I first saw your name on the show, like SIR. So is it Sierra? Ooh, Sierra, you up early? Oh my gosh, it's like 6 in the morning over there. See, yeah, 5:08 in the morning over there. Yes, you are up early. Are you getting ready for work? Man, that's one state I do want to come and visit. I had an uncle who lived in Seattle. Where is he? My brother used to live in Washington State. Um, yeah, my brother and my uncle both used to live in Washington State. My brother was in the army, and I think my uncle he was in the Navy, but um they just happened to my brother moved there. My uncle just happened to I think retire there because I think his wife was from like California, so she wanted to stay close to her people, which I understand that. But my uncle was like, man, it rains all the time here because we're from the south, so we're used to the heat and humidity and stuff like that. And my brother was like, he got tired of the rain and just the weather period. So when he left the state of Washington, let me see, where did he go to? He came, I'm thinking when he left the state of Washington, he came back this way. He came back towards the south. Let's say maybe the south over to the east. He went up to the east coast. He more inland, but more inland than on the water. Cause he just said he just got tired of Washington State with all the rain and stuff like that. I think I would like it because hey, I wouldn't have to worry about my garden too much. So yes, sir. So Miss Ning, it's nighttime over there for you. Um, Miss Ning, are you still in the chat? Now, what I got to do today, really, because I haven't felt good. I haven't, I'll say since Tuesday, I really hadn't felt good all week. So I really have not done, I haven't done anything in the garden. I have not, aside from watering it, I really have not done anything. So I am behind look. It seems like a little bit, but as a gardener, it's a lot. Hey, Grizzly, good morning. How are you doing? Good, Grizzly Warrior, good morning, Grizzly. So I've actually got a lot to catch up on. Now yesterday when I got off work, I think it was probably in the 90s, y'all. I don't mean like 90. I mean like 95. It was very, very hot out there, very hot. But we didn't get no rain. But I am behind. It's like I'm behind content and behind in my gardening. I am because the nights are in the 70s. Yeah, because the air is not kicking on as much, thankfully. But the air is not kicking on as much, so I know the weather changing. So and I mean, like I said, fall to me is in the air, so and I think that's another reason. If the pollen count is high, those of us who have allergies, it will affect us. Um, Let me see. Hi, Mr. Blue. How you doing? Hold it together. And Grizzly, how are you doing? Grizzly, I think you on the West Coast too, right? I think. I'm not for certain, but yeah. Welcome in everybody. First of all, let me back all the way up. Good morning, and I do want I look y'all. You know what? Um, And I noticed, I noticed it yesterday morning. And I normally try to say it every morning because I'm very, very, very thankful. But I do want to thank all of my subscribers. Now, I'm going to say this. Yesterday when I got off, I'm like, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to say thank you to my subscribers. It has become a part of my greeting or just whenever I'm up here talking. I do want to thank y'all so much. I do. I want to thank y'all for your continued support. I really, really do. I thank y'all so much. You know, y'all, you people, you all don't know. I mean, I was in someone's live yesterday. It wasn't. I was in someone else's live, and the person was like, "I just had to be scrolling YouTube," and I'm like, "Okay." Y'all generally do what's the word, scroll, and so I was in someone else's live, but don't you know, just I think my finger slid to the left. I ended up in someone else's live. I'm like, just that quick and easy. So it's possible that it can happen. Yeah. So it's possible. But what I got to oh man. This weekend seems like it's gonna be short, but I'm like I say, I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as gardening. Oh, the Chinese noodle beans, and I'm going to go out there this morning because I don't think I had anything yesterday because I got them all Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, the Chinese noodle beans. Like I said, I'm going to grow it next year. I'm going to grow it in this spot right here, along with my tomatoes. They produce very well. I'm not gonna say vigorously. They produce very well in this spot right here, and I may create what do you call it? A little hoop house, maybe a little hoop house. I don't know because where I had it at, it still was facing east, but it would only get that overhead sun versus right here it gets sun all day long. So I don't know, but I think I want to try and create a little small hoop house or maybe like a little um not a hoop. Well, yeah, make a bracket. We just gonna say make a bracket like that. Yeah, like this is the ground, but this is that way I can just grow the beans and it'll grow all up, and all I gotta do is come along and just snatch them. They're good, y'all. Y'all should try growing them, and with everything going up, I mean, it's just a good it's a good vegetable to try. Never be afraid. I'm gonna be honest. Never be afraid to try anything new. That's me as a gardener. That's one thing I do like. If I come across a fruit or a vegetable that's interesting, now I can't say my gooseberry. It hadn't done anything. It's still green. It didn't produce it. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't. What I want to say. It's still green, but I wasn't expecting anything this year. But we're gonna have to freshen the soil in it, and actually, I'm gonna have to spend a day. My nectarine tree is gonna have to come up out of there so I can repot her. Yeah, I'm gonna have some. I'm gonna have a day in the dirt. This hair gonna have to go up. For real, a day in the dirt. That's really all it's gonna be. A day in the dirt, refreshing soil and stuff like that. And I'm gonna bring y'all along with me. It ain't gonna be fun at all. Cause guess what? It's just me doing it. So, yeah, that's I ain't now. My husband, if I ask him to help, he'll come help. Especially like it's in a 50-gallon grow bag, but it's gonna be a day plant in the dirt for me. One day coming up real soon because I don't want to be caught off guard, not getting things like the pruning done. See, see you back. Okay. No, just talking about how I'm going to this coming week gonna be a day in the dirt. I'm gonna have to bring y'all along with me while I get my gardening chores done because time will slip by. Like this already the look. This is already the middle of August, and um, it it was like last weekend was just the first, and so I don't want to be caught off guard with not having certain things done. The only thing I still got to harvest, I'm just gonna say my muscadine grapes, which they normally don't. I don't normally start picking them off until like they're not ready. Let's say late September and October. Um, what else I got? I got the Chinese noodle beans and some tomatoes. As well as oh man, I got some hey Miss Marilyn, good morning. How are you doing? I got some sweet potatoes. I do. I have some sweet potatoes, but they're not gonna be ready just yet. I'm gonna wait until like I'm gonna be honest. These past couple of years that I pulled my sweet potatoes, I pulled them because they were like, oh, a frost coming. Let's say late October, but after that frost kind of hits, or we may have a chilly night in October, it gets right back like in the 80s. And I will be so mad at myself for having gone on and pulled my sweet potatoes and stuff like that. So, yeah. But no, they're going to stay in the ground. And like I said, today I'm going to spend some time over at my mom's house. I'm gonna get a watermelon for the week, well, for the weekend. Miss Marilyn, what you doing up early? Getting ready for work or something? Y'all give me a thumbs up and everybody good morning to everybody. Miss Marilyn, I was saying I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers who subscribe to my channel and even watch my content. Miss Marilyn, by me having been down a little bit this week with the call, I feel like I'm so behind. I feel like I hadn't even produced no content, like no homework. Because normally if I'm not on YouTube and I'm not at work, I am sitting up there doing some research and usually watching TV. Yeah, I'm gonna get a watermelon. Yeah, I hope that I'm able to pick really. I hope I'm able to pick a good watermelon. I had to go ask my mama neighbor, um, and I'm gonna see if I can sneak over there today and show y'all. Oh yeah, from the south. I'm gonna show y'all his garden. I'm gonna say this. This young man don't know what he doing. He don't know what he doing, but goodness, he doing a good job. He is doing a good job, and I gave him some some pointers on what to do and stuff like that. So the other day, my mom called me. He looked like he got it going on over there. He got everything so neat and everything. Which I told him, I said, in order to have a garden in your mom's backyard, she's gonna want to neat and everything. So he finally, and I guess he finally just listened to me. I walked over there Wednesday because it's like just next door. It ain't no gate up or nothing like that. You just walk into the next door neighbor backyard. This boy probably got like 12 watermelon on his vine. And I'm thinking they're sugar babies because they're right now they're like, we got like 12. And cucumbers and stuff. I'm like, and then he had the little small red cherry tomatoes. I told his girlfriend, I said, tell him to pick this stuff. And so I came back, I think another day, the next day. He hadn't picked the watermelon, not knowing, I didn't know what was going on. But I went on to pick the red tomatoes for him, and I set it on the table outside his the back door. But come the weekend, y'all. That's why I say it is good to wear gloves. For an example, that it's good to wear gloves when you're outside in the garden. Now, mind you, we've been next door neighbors for years. When I say for years, and y'all, I do mean for years. I have never seen poison ivy pop up in my mom's yard at all. So we're next door neighbors. I don't mean like we can literally just walk 2 feet out, and we right there. We can actually just right there, just see my neighbor right there. So he said that he was doing some work around his mama flower bed outside, his garden back here, but his mama flower bed up front. He said he didn't think about it. He said he was just pulling weeds and stuff like that. And he said he started itching. He said not instantly, it didn't start happening. He said he started itching real badly and he broke out in rash. But he said the itch was more of an internal type itch. I guess it's just really, really deep. And he said he was down for about 3. I knew I had when I I know when I didn't see him outside for like 3 or 4 days. He said he was down for about 3 or 4 days with a fever. What else? Chris said he was down with like a fever. It evidently got him pretty bad. Yeah. Well, like I said, we've grown up next door to each other for years, and I've never seen poison ivy around our house or nothing. I'm for real, y'all. Now, granted, in my own backyard, yes, I have plenty of poison ivy back there, and I try to kill it naturally, cause I try to kill it naturally and stuff like that. And I told him, I said, Chris, I'm like, you should always wear gloves. I said, but the thing about it is, when you're done out here, you need to take your clothes off and wash them and wash those gloves as well. I said, because when you come back, let's say you didn't wash them gloves, but let's say you come back the next day and decide to get out in the garden. I said, some you still will have some form of like the let's say the poison ivy. It will still be on that glove just by the gloves having touched that poison ivy, and you'll probably like, man, I ain't see it. It's still on that glove. So that's why I told him, literally, I'm gonna be honest. It's been fun teaching him. Let me see. I think around April was kind of like when he started getting his garden together. I didn't know, but it wasn't until May when the school behind us, they had their grand opening for the for the garden for the school, and so that's when he kind of started getting serious. Hey, good morning, Jared. Jared, good morning. How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. But yeah, I've never seen poison ivy in my mom's yard. Never. Not even, I think back in like 2002, 2003, we did a small garden back then. But I'm afraid of frogs. So frogs used to always pop up in my mom's garden. I didn't know nothing about picking no greens, no nothing. So I wouldn't go out there. Jared, how are you doing this morning? I didn't know nothing about picking no greens, nothing. But now, hey, I go out there no problem. Now sometimes I will. I've seen a lot of the baby frogs, and I just stay out the way. I just don't like frogs. So, good morning, Jared. How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. Good morning. Um, Good, Jared. I'm glad you're having a good day. Oh, you got what kind of game? You just relaxing before the game. All right now. Okay. Jared, if you are you gonna be outside, Jared? Look, I'm gonna tell you this. Are you getting ready for the live? But if y'all, I'll be honest. I don't know where everybody is in the United States, or if you visit me from another country. I'm gonna be honest. Don't take this for granted. Do stay hydrated. Do stay hydrated, y'all. Please, water and Gatorade. Please just stay hydrated. Now I can't say that over these past. Let me see. Since Wednesday, I'm gonna be honest. Um, I have not been staying hydrated. One, because of the cold. Then again, it's been extremely hot. So I think one day on my lunch break, I'm gonna be honest, because I wasn't feeling well. I sat out in the sun. I was partial shade, but I just wanted the sun to kind of for the live Monday. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I just wanted the sun to hit me to kind of make me feel better that day. I said outside in the sun. I do like being outside, but that day I just wasn't feeling well, and I just wanted to sit outside and let the sun just kind of like one, I guess, kind of help me with the cough. Let it warm up some. I can't explain it, but maybe kind of getting a little sweaty in to help me with the cold. Like I said, it's my sinus, but it's the summer cold, and that's the worst. This is the worst cold that you can have. I'm so for real. Good morning. Yeah, it is very bad, Miss Marilyn. And let me see. I think I've here where I live, they call it the Delta Crud. Especially people who visit us for a minute, or even move here from other areas of the world. We call it the Delta Crud. We call it the Delta Crud here. But it's bad. I mean, and I'm gonna be honest, Miss Marilyn, it could stay with you for a month. And so normally, I'm gonna be honest, see, my mama don't know I have a cold, she's gonna take it as I'm gonna say this, because last Sunday I did go around. Okay, she I was around family that had um he didn't have COVID, but his wife did. So he had been around. They all stayed together, him, his wife, and their child. But the wife had COVID, and so I was around them Sunday because he sang in that choir. I don't know if he did or did not. I don't. He must have didn't test positive for COVID. I don't know, but I was around I went and talked to the musician. He had just got through talking with the musician, and after church, y'all, I'm gonna be honest, my mama was like so furious with me, because it seems like in the past years when I've gotten it, I've only had, well, 3 times, thankfully. um okay, what you up so early for on a Saturday? See, what are you but she was what are you up so early for? But she was so furious with me after church. And so honestly, that's when I started feeling bad. It was 3 days later. But with this new virus, I'm not experiencing any of the so-called symptoms like that one. Summer break. Okay. Thankfully, I'm not. Um, but I've been watching myself at work and around other people. Hey, keep my distance. But like I said, I can smell. Oh my gosh, I can smell I can smell everything. I try to stay away. I can smell everything that people have on, and it goes like straight up my nose. I'm like, oh my gosh, it ain't. It's irritating me. So, but if she when I go today, I'm going over to her house today because I do need to water the garden, and plus I know I need to harvest. One is that little small ugly cucumber. Ooh, I left it, and some okra. Y'all, oh my good, I forgot about the okra. I did, so I know I'm gonna have some harvesting to do. So, yeah, I'm gonna bring y'all along with me today. All right, Miss Marilyn. Look, I'm finna get ready to run too. Now that I'm thinking about it, I need to charge something. I need to, yeah. But anyway, Miss Marilyn, look, y'all have a blessed day, and see, go back to sleep. It's too early in the morning for you to be up. All right. Bye, Jared. Jared, you have a good day. Bye, Grizzly. Let me see who else. Bye, Miss Ning. Let me see. And Toilet. I don't know if Toilet's still in here or not, but bye Grizzly. Look, y'all have a blessed one. And look, I may go live at my mom's house in the garden. We'll see. And y'all, I figured out oh my gosh, I had to call my cell phone provider to my phone is now charging up to 100% because I was telling them, I said, ever since I've had this phone, I'm gonna be honest, it's been almost 2 years. It is never charged up to 100%. So yesterday, I found it charged up to 100%, but I had to call them, and we had to go through the settings, and I'm like, wow, I cannot believe this. So, but anyway, I'm going to get on off so I can eat breakfast, and I need to water the garden before I go to work, y'all. Look, y'all be blessed, and y'all be safe in your comings and goings, and please do be aware of your surroundings. I love you. And remember to smile. It costs you nothing, okay? All right, now. Bye-bye, y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. Okay, okay. Okay.